What's up, guys? Chris Belmont here from Jahrock'n Productions, and we have another video talking about why live performance is so important to you. Another video we talked about why it's important to you in your career. Now we're going to talk about how to actually craft your live show and what are some of the things that I want you to really pay attention to and to make your live show memorable. All right. So first things first, I always start with this. I get a feedback from artists, and I ask them like, hey, how many shows are you doing? They say, we're not really performing right now. I'm like, you need to focus on performing. All right. And when I ask them how many shows, they're like, hey, well, I don't know how much shows I should be doing. Well, I think you should perform all the time. This is the reason why. When you have an experience as opposed to just hearing a song, it's a lot more memorable. A lot more memorable. I think 100 times more memorable. Okay. So we're going to talk about how to actually create that memory for people, because that's how you create long-lasting fans. Think about it. When you're able to just taste the food, you actually got to creating an experience when you really love it. But when you see it on TV, it's kind of different. It's actually a lot different. Your taste buds are intrigued if you like it, but you'll never actually have that same experience as actually tasting the food. So the same thing is with your music. Live shows at actually tasting the food and seeing a song or image online is actually just like looking at it. So I want to help you guys really create that experience for the artist. First things first, no matter what style of music you do, you want to create something that's just different. You want to be able to study the people in your genre, study the artists that are kind of similar to who you are. You want to see how they do it. How did they craft their live show? How do they approach their live show? What do they do in their live show? If you can catch them at a live show, go catch them at a live show. Experience it for yourself, because you're going to actually have something that you want to shoot for your own music. The other thing that I want you to ask yourself is, how does this live performance tie into their brand? How does this live performance tie into their image? How does this live performance tie into their message? I want you to start creating those channels in your mind when you're going and looking at these artists live, right? Now, lastly, I want you to now craft your set, right? Now, if you're an artist that's just starting out, you're performing maybe 5 minutes at a time, 10 minutes, maybe a 15-minute set. Maybe you're lucky enough to get a 20-minute set. You want to be able to create that experience no matter how short or long your set is. And you want to be able to start out with a lot of energy. You want to start with a bang. No matter what style of music you have, your bang could be different. In hip hop, it's usually loud and a lot of energy. If you're doing, folk music, that's a more singer-songwriter, you may want to start out with your best, one of your best songs, right? And then be able to take it over now into a new style. You know what I'm saying? You really want to create peaks and valleys in your set. Start out with a lot of energy, bring it down, drive your message home, get a peak somewhere in the middle or towards the end of your set, and then taper on and drive your point home towards the end, right? You always want to start with a bang, finish with a bang, and have some sort of peak in energy in the middle. Now we talked about energy. Let's talk about actually what you can do within your set that would create those peaks and valleys. It's all about crowd participation. It's all about engaging the crowd. You want to be able to get the attention, arrest their attention with your movement, with your message, and with your sound. And there's all kinds of ways of doing that. There's ways of not performing the songs the same way they are on record, dropping the music out at certain times. There's ways of actually having the crowd recite your lyrics. There's ways of dropping the music and having the crowd recite your lyrics. There's all kinds of ways of doing that, right? Sometimes you want to drop the mic and gesture to the crowd to sing along with you. But a seasoned performer knows when to do those things and when not to do those things. We can get into that a lot deeper, but you guys can also take my vocal coaching and performance class to really get deep into that. And you can find out about that more on our website, jahrock'n.com. All right. Listen, if you guys want to cop our brand brief for free, you go to our website, sign up, and you'll get it for free, right? Brand briefs are super amazing, and they're important to you because they help detail your brand on paper. It takes you through a bunch of exercises that helps you communicate your brand, which in turn becomes the Bible for who you are. And now you can use that and send those out to people to help create for your brand. All right. I love you guys. Appreciate you guys. Engage more with me if you need to. Comment section below, like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you later. Peace.